We've all heard of the salesman who sold refrigerators to Eskimos and furnaces to natives in the tropics just to prove it could be done. While this is a remarkable demonstration of salesmanship, still, selling pays you more when you sell in a market where your product has high acceptance. We've been doing just that in the station wagon market, where we outsold both Chevrolet and Plymouth by a wide margin. We've done an outstanding job in the Fairlane market, too, where we battled to a draw with Chevrolet and left Plymouth far behind. There's no question about it. We've done a top-notch selling job in the station wagon and Fairlane markets. But in the lower-priced merchandise, our competitors have come in strong. In the custom line market, with their 210 series, Chevrolet outsold us by 235,000 cars. Although we beat Plymouth by a substantial margin, they sold more cars in our custom line market than in any other. Even more important, in our mainline market, Plymouth actually sold more of their Plaza models than we did mainlines. In third place was Chevrolet with their 150. That's the story from a model standpoint. Now, what about engines? Of the total V8 sold in 1955 by Ford, Chevrolet, and Plymouth, we sold 57% to Chevrolet's 30% and Plymouth's 13%. We've done a bang-up job, and Chevrolet is trying to catch up. In sixes, it's a different picture. Of the total six-cylinder engines sold by the low-price three, Chevrolet sold 63%, Plymouth 23%, and Ford only 14%. To us, this means that every time Ford salesmen sold one six-cylinder powered car, Chevrolet salesmen sold four. They collected 4 times as many commissions as we did. Now, right off, somebody's going to say, sixes are on the way out. Okay, maybe so. But the amount of business we're not getting brings out one important fact very clearly. The six market may be dying, but it's not yet dead. Far from it. Actually, today there are 15 million Chevrolet and Plymouth owners in the United States. Of this 15 million, 90%, or 13.5 million, own six-cylinder cars. This means that for every Ford salesman, there are 450 Chevrolet or Plymouth owners who are driving six-cylinder cars. Many of these owners will continue to buy sixes. Some may take years to swing over to an 8. The greater price difference on an 8 is one reason for their buying another 6. And their conservative nature, their desire for economy and simplicity, may lead them into a 6 again. Now, to sum it up, here's the picture. We did great in the station wagon and Fairlane markets. We sold big, and we'll want to hold on to this business and build it even bigger for 1957. While we're doing this, we have the greatest opportunity ever in the custom line and six-cylinder market. We can crack this market wide open because we have everything it takes. We have the product. We have a range of body styles to satisfy any custom line buyer. And we have the Thunderbird-styled leader with distinctive trim and deluxe appointments. Comparison literature proves, feature for feature, that in the custom line we have the winner in every worthwhile quality. And of equal importance, we have a competitive price. As a matter of fact, the prices of our custom lines, equipped with the options many people want, are the lowest of the low-price three. We have the most modern six-cylinder engine in the industry. In efficiency, short-stroke design, and long-life, deep-block construction, there's nothing else can touch it. We've got the car, the most for the money. We've got the engine, the best for the money. And we've got the equipped car price, lowest of all three. Yes, we have the winner. We also have the waiting market. And it's ours to take if we prospect, qualify, and sell. Look at it this way. We know that so many cars will be sold in the custom line market next month. If we don't go out and get our share, the others will have an opportunity to take it away from us. It's as simple as that. A recent survey shows that a great many car buyers are never contacted before they go into a dealership. As a matter of fact, out of every 10 Chevrolet buyers, 9 are not at present being contacted by a Ford salesman before they buy. A similar situation applies to Plymouth buyers. This means we have a great opportunity to make additional sales to these buyers if we do a good job of prospecting and selling. To contact the kind of people who buy Chevrolets and Plymouths, let's first consider what kind of prospects we're looking for. Are they any different than our good Ford prospects who have been our bread and butter? Surveys also show that the typical V8 buyer, the one who often buys a Ford, likes flashing performance, years ahead modern styling, and the fine car luxury which Ford offers. They are different from the typical 6 buyer, who more frequently winds up in a Chevrolet or Plymouth. These owners are inclined in general to be older and more conservative. They don't place too much importance on performance or on having the best-looking car in the block, as with the typical Ford buyer, but are more interested in economy and durability, in what you might call dependable transportation. These are the survey facts, and they can help us prospect. Now, you'll want to continue to aim the big part of your prospecting at your best prospects, Ford owners. For the add-on custom line and 6 sales, however, you'll also want to pick 5 to 10 names of Chevrolet and Plymouth owners with cars that are 3 to 5 years old. Coordinate this with your regular activity. It takes only a few minutes. Then send a postcard or letter to each of these prospects asking them to call or come in. For your 53 Chevrolet, or similar phrases referring specifically to the make and year of the prospect's car, will help you get his immediate attention. Then follow up your mailings by calling the names on your list while they're still hot. You know how, something like this.
Is this Mr. Lang?
Speaking.
I called about your 1953 Chevrolet, Mr. Lang. Are you still driving it?
Yes. Who is this?
Well, I'm Bob Tucker at Hometown Ford. I sent you a postcard the other day.
Oh, yes.
Cars like yours are bringing a good price on our used car lot right now, and we can offer you a better deal than ever before. Wouldn't you like to own a new car now if the deal was right?
Well, you get the idea. Arouse interest fast. Make an appointment. Build your list, then whittle it down to the best prospects. Also, cold spear all the competition you see. Make it a regular part of your volume prospecting. Remember, owners are not being contacted by Ford salesmen. And will contacting these conservative prospects pay off? Well, we all know that sales start with prospecting. The more activity you stir up, the more sales you make. For example, in one area, a group of dealerships went into a mainline sales drive. Their salesman took 30 names every day from the all-makes owners list. They called 5 of these people and sent out letters to 25. This was done consistently day after day. And from an average sale of 150 mainlines a month, the dealership skyrocketed their volume to a fantastic 900 units, 6 times as much, just by doing the things we've been talking about and doing them on a consistent day-by-day basis. Yes, what they did on the main line was only a sample of what can happen in every city and town in the country on the custom line. There are additional sales and additional commissions in this conservative market for the salesmen who are willing to go after them. Now, the next step in putting this market into your pocket is to qualify the conservative prospect. Here, your qualifying job is slightly different than in the Fairlane and station wagon markets. It will be more important, for instance, to know the prospect's price range. If he's driving a 6, it might give you a clue as to what he will buy. But nothing takes the place of intelligent questions and a careful appraisal of the answers. For example, you'll want to know the answers to such questions as, what model is he interested in? What is he driving? Is the car clear? And so on. Even more important in this case, however, is information about the type of person the prospect is. Is he the conservative type who will be satisfied with another 6? If he's now driving one, his answer to the simple question, how do you like your 6, will tell you immediately whether he prefers another 6 or might be moved up to an 8. The series classification of the prospect's present car may also help you qualify him. For example, if he's driving a Chevy 210 or a Plymouth Savoy, the logical thing to do is start with the custom line. As a matter of fact, a custom line model is an excellent start anytime you cannot definitely qualify a prospect for a particular series. When you start with a custom line, it's easy to move him up to a fair lane or down to a main line if it becomes necessary. And that brings us to the final step, which is to sell the car and engine for which you've qualified the prospect. Present the custom line and the main line with the same enthusiasm you use when presenting the most deluxe fair lane. Remember, it's a big, bright new car to the prospect. Even the new car's smell excites him. There's nothing like it. So sell all the quality features of the car that will make it appeal to this conservative buyer. Point out that the custom line model has Thunderbird styling, but with a distinctive touch that is attractive without being flashy. Emphasize that the custom line has the same quality construction that characterizes the finest fair lane, with the most thoroughly insulated body in its field. A husky K-bar frame with 5 cross members and many other features that help to provide long life and good service. Explain how short-stroke design and deep block construction make the Ford 6 more economical and more durable. Point out that the many outstanding features and customer benefits are all tied together in the only fine car in its field that offers more value than any other and at a competitive price. That's the story. Prospect, qualify, and sell. Do these things consistently day after day, and you'll start selling more of the potential buyers of custom line and 6-cylinder models and start getting a bigger share of the 15 million owners who are now driving competitive cars in the low-price field.
Please like and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos.